Ever since computers became connected to the internet, people have been trying to gain access or take information from others. Wireless devices have made it easier to gain access on the move to devices. Many types of devices use wireless capabilities nowadays, and security is becoming a problem for them. I'll be talking about a TED Talk that I found interesting. The speaker's name is Avi Rubin, and he is a computer science professor. His area of expertise is computer information and security. When it comes to the medical field, leaps and bounds have been made to improve and extend human life. With this use of technology, When it comes to medical field, leaps and bounds have been made to improve and extend human life. With the use of technology, wireless capabilities introduced an interesting factor when it comes to internal hardware implanted into humans. Dr. Rubin talked about this in his TED Talk. His example he used was a pacemaker. A pacemaker, for the ones who don't know, is a surgically implanted device that measures and controls a person's heart contractions. Dr. Rubin has found that people can hack into someone's pacemaker. From here, they can turn it off or on or even defibrillate them. All of these tests were performed on commercial pacemakers that people can have. This is a scary thought when you think about it. Someone can hack into your pacemaker and just turn it off. The device that helps you stay alive and can just be turned off by someone random with dedication. This is just one example of how all of everyday's devices that we use can be hacked into and cause harm. Dr. Rubin then talked about a study where they took hackers and tried to hack into a car using multiple different methods. The first method was to hack in through the car's short-range signals, for example, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. The second method was to use long-range signals, for example, using a car's radio. From this study, they found they can hack into all of the car's computer systems and control them through either short-range and long-range. Some things they can control is the brakes, turn them on or off, the radio. They can locate the car using GPS. They can activate the microphone and listen to the person undetected, even turn off the car's engine. The hacker can also turn off a car's anti-theft, making it stealing the car easy. Hackers can be completely undetected when doing some of these things. Basically, anything that is connected to your car's computer could be manipulated. This poses a huge security risk to the most popular form of transportation in America. Another topic Dr. Rubin talked about was a program where it would try and read texts off of people's phones in public off their glasses. The program uses video from the person recording and stabilizes it. Then the program would read the pop-up lettering from the text when you typed and figure out what the person is saying just from the reflection. The result was that the program could easily read what the person was typing. This could easily be used to take someone's information on public transportation. I believe the best way to stop this is not to log on to anything with personal information while on public transportation. The next device he talks about is a small instant messenger that was turned into an emergency radio jammer. The device used the same frequency as emergency radios. The instant messenger was just $15. So with $15, someone with good coding skills can make a jammer. The next topic he talked about was how emergency radios have a decryption on them so that law enforcement could communicate without anyone tapping in. The idea of this study was to see how often law enforcement forget to turn on decryption. This study took place in 20 different cities. On average, it was over 20 minutes a day of communication without decryption on channels that were supposed to be decrypted. This is not too scary because the solution is pretty simple, but I do believe that people can make better steps to keep non-public information better. The last topic he discussed was about tracking what a person types. Now, this isn't something new or very exciting, but this was a very interesting twist on the topic of keyloggers. A lot of apps have A lot of apps have to ask you for permission to use your phone's contacts, microphone, etc. What the app doesn't need permission for is a phone's accelerometer. Accelerometer is what tracks the gravity. What this study did was that they tried to track a person when was typing on their keyboard while the phone was next to them, and then it tracked the vibrations. These vibrations would correlate with what the keys you were typing. The study showed that the program could figure out what you were typing with a decent level of accuracy. This sounds really scary when you think of it, what could be done just with this program. You could just leave your phone next to your keyboard and figure out everything that the person is typing and just come back later to pick up the phone. If the app could know that your phone was next to your keyboard, they could implement this into other people's phone without them knowing. I believe all apps should have to ask you for permission for everything on your phone. I believe that security for devices should be improved greatly. How many devices that we use and we don't even think about can be hacked and manipulated? There needs to be a movement when it comes to security of our devices and who can gain access to them. For an example, there should be no way someone could hack into your car and disable your brakes. This is bad for both the person driving and the company. The person could easily sue a company for not making a vehicle tamper-proof if this person somehow gets hurt. At the end of the day, we should all be able to sleep comfortably knowing that we're safe from hackers. Till then, we should improve devices security. Some questions I had about this TED Talk was that how would these devices be able to be not hacked into by outsiders? Will it ever be not possible to hack into these devices? And should we ever fully trust our devices?